welcome back to my channel. My name is Tess. If you don't know me yet, I am a licensed esthetician, and in today's video I wanted to show you guys a simple, chic, glowy makeup look for your summer travels or adventures. But the best part about this makeup look is that it is acne safe. When I was struggling with acne, I couldn't find videos that talked about makeup and, tutorials for doing makeup when you're struggling with acne, because a lot of these products would teach you how to cover it up, but they weren't products that were actually recommended or safe for acne prone or congested skin. And let me tell you, it was really frustrating trying to wear makeup with acne. I felt like it never laid right, and I was actually just exacerbating the condition by piling products on. I would get so frustrated and wash it all off and start again and pile more and more and more. So thankfully, a lot of great skincare brands exist and a lot of makeup brands that are savvy to skincare needs and acne prone skin. So I want to show you guys the products that I use and that I'm able to enjoy while having acne prone skin, even though my acne is now managed. It still happens, but this is makeup that you don't really have to worry about when it comes to acne prone skin. Of course, we don't want to layer on a million things. There are limits to that, but overall, these are products that are safe to use while you have acne. So I hope you guys enjoy this video, like it, don't forget to subscribe, and let's get into it. Okay, so I'm going to start with some skincare and prep the skin for a little light, acne-safe vacation makeup look. If I look puffy and tired and not like myself, it's just because we stayed up so late last night. I think I went to bed at around 2:30, but I am on vacation in Napa Valley with my family and stayed up way past my bedtime. So I'm a little bit puffy. Normally at home, I have all my tools for depuffing. I use my NuFace, I use red light, I use cold rollers, and obviously don't have all of that on vacation, but I do have my hands. So any little light massage you can do while you're doing your skincare is beneficial. So I did put some ice on my skin just from the ice machine. Don't recommend putting ice directly if you have sensitive capillaries or rosacea, but it was kind of an emergency situation. I'm going to start by prepping the skin with the Glymed Skin Recovery Mist. I prefer this mist for really anyone can use it, but it is designed to be used by those ultra sensitive clients, so you don't have to worry about anything too active in here. It just feels nice and hydrating, and love that there's a little travel size from Glymed. It's daytime, so I'm going to go in with a little vitamin C serum. This is the C Esta Face Serum by Jan Marini. It was gifted to me. I have a couple Jan Marini products I'm using currently. I love that the packaging is so lightweight. We actually did a podcast together. It'll be out probably a week from when this video is up, but it was just so cool to talk to her. She's been in the business for over 40 years. She knows so much when it comes to cosmetic formulation and skin conditions and treating and clearing certain skin conditions. So it was such a pleasure to talk to her, and I think we have a few more episodes planned. So I'm so thankful for her time, because she's Jan Marini. She doesn't need to be on my little podcast, but I can tell she cares a lot about esthetician education. So we love her. We love Jan. Next, I'm going to go in with a couple drops of the Glymed CBD Booster. This is a CBD serum that can be mixed with pretty much anything, just for extra hydration, balancing, and calming of the skin, which feels so good right now. My personal favorite step, eye cream. A lot of people will say eye cream does nothing. In my opinion, since the eye area is one of the most delicate areas of the face, I don't believe it's safe or recommended to use just anything around the eyes. You want to use a product that is specifically made for the eye area. It is the thinnest skin on our face, and this one is awesome. It is the Clinical Youth Eye Complex. I actually retail this product. Any Glymed or Clinical products I do retail, so I will put some information below if anyone is curious about those. This eye product has a ton of incredible, awesome peptides. It's a very hydrating, illuminating, anti-aging, firming, puffiness reducing eye cream. One of my favorites that I have ever tried. And you just need a grain of rice size. I like to spend some time doing some tapotement around the eye areas. I think a lot of people are afraid to work around the eye area, but it's an area that's prone to a lot of stagnant blood flow that can get trapped there and give us those dark circles. So we want to boost the blood flow in that area, and there are ways to work around the eye and to introduce some movement around the eye that's actually not going to be damaging. We want blood flow for circulation. It is healthy, and a little bit of massage actually helps to strengthen that skin. So that's a myth I hear all the time from clients. They're afraid to even touch the eye area because they don't want wrinkles. You're not going to get wrinkles as long as you have a little bit of slip and glide and you're just working gently. I like to work with my ring fingers. Just a little bit of tapotement helps to wake up the area. Next is the Jan Marini Transformation Face Cream. It is a lovely kind of mid-weight face cream. I could see this working for normal or dry skin types. Even oily, it's not a product that's too heavy. I actually did microneedling about a week ago, and this is one of the first days I can feel my skin is finally more recovered. I didn't use acids or retinols for the entire week, and I was able to use a little salicylic acid face wash last night. But I think microneedling will just forever and ever be one of my favorite treatments. So great for pore size, great for reducing fine lines, producing that collagen. Microneedling isn't even technically really known for targeting pigment, but it can help a little bit, and I noticed because I actually shed a ton after that treatment. I texted my friend who did the microneedling. Her name is Taylor. She works at San Francisco Plastic Laser and Surgery Center. She's awesome. Go see her if you live in the Bay Area. But my entire cheek was falling off, and I told her, I feel like a caterpillar just crawling out of my skin, but I really enjoyed the results. And I always notice after microneedling, my pores just feel a little bit cleared out, so I really enjoy that benefit too. Next, I am going to apply the Is Clinical Eclipse SPF 50+. This is both a chemical and mineral based SPF. All skin types can use this. If you are ultra sensitive or concerned with chemical filters, Is Clinical has another sunscreen called Extreme Protect. Extreme Protect, if you're going for the tinted option, tends to just offer more coverage. I would say it's more like a true makeup, whereas Eclipse is a little bit more sheer. As a dry skin type, my #1 tip is to make sure you have enough of a hydrated base, because that's one of the biggest things I struggle with when it comes to makeup, just noticing dry patches or having makeup kind of exacerbate that. So I like to make sure the skin is nice and prepped with some good serums, moisturizer, sunscreen, not products that are too thick that are going to cause a lot of pilling as you pile on a little bit of product. But so far, these are great for my makeup prep and application. Another crucial tip is we can't think that the amount of sunscreen we put on our face is enough to just bring down the neck, and we really need to be applying more to that area. It deserves attention, it deserves separate application, and it can be tricky if you're wearing necklaces. It does get annoying to apply under them, but we just gotta do it. Gotta work around it. Take them off if you have to, and actually an even better suggestion would be to put your sunscreen on as a body moisturizer even before you get dressed. I actually did that this morning, but I just kind of want to layer up. But that is one of the best ways to avoid tan lines, and you know, when your shirt moves or if you change outfits, you make sure you're still protected by putting it on bare skin before you even put your clothes on. Okay, now for the fun part, my makeup routine. I just wanted to say a quick little tip, since I know some of you watching might be more acneic or acne prone. My skin is a little bit unique. I'm definitely acne prone, but I'm also combo as well. So I make sure to have enough hydration by layering certain products. But if you are very oily or acneic, you don't need to do as much skin prep. You could even just go from toner and serums to a sunscreen. Even a sunscreen like Eclipse is hydrating enough on its own where you could totally skip the moisturizer underneath if you find you get shiny and you're going to be layering makeup on as well. So for my makeup and for my base, one of my favorite little hacks is using a tinted sunscreen. So I applied the Eclipse sunscreen. I like to wait a couple minutes before going in with any foundation just to make sure I'm protected and nothing gets diluted. So wait a little bit. If you get enough coverage from your SPF in terms of how you like your skin with makeup, you can stop there. I am going to add a little bit more of a foundation. This is the SkinBetter Science Compact, kind of a mouthful, but this is a beautiful product. I found it through the Dallas Esthetician. You can purchase it through her Instagram page, I believe, through her bio. And this is a 100% mineral SPF 68 SPF. It is non-comedogenic and non-clogging. You can tell I didn't like it at all, but yeah, I've definitely hit pan on this, and I guess I'm in need of another one, so I will be shopping through Miss Savannah as well. This compact actually does come with a little sponge. I'm not crazy about sponges for makeup application or just in general, especially if you are acne prone, because sponges love to harbor bacteria. It's a humid, porous environment, so not necessarily acne safe, even though this product is. So I don't use that sponge. If you want, you can keep it and use it kind of more in case of emergencies, but I don't like that I can't clean it, so I prefer to use a little brush. So if you're a germaphobe like me, you can do the same. It works really well with a brush. I am just trying to get enough product because we're running low here. But this product is actually tone adapting, which makes it really special. So it kind of adjusts to your tone as you wear it. And when I first put it on, you can tell it's not a true match. It's definitely a little dark. And even the shade it adjusts to, I would say, it gives me a little bit of a sun-kissed effect. It's not a true match, so I gotta be careful and kind of blend it out on my neck. But it will start to adjust and just look better as I wear it. So this is a foundation I would recommend for acneic skin. Now, I don't think makeup is the devil. I think you can still wear makeup even if you are acne prone or trying to work on the condition. I don't think you have to suffer not wearing makeup, but you do need to be smart about the type of makeup you use because let me tell you, they're not all safe for acneic skin. These brands are trying to create long-wearing formulas that you like when you put them on. The average person doesn't have the understanding of if a product is going to be safe for their acne, and it can be really hard to tell and decipher that. I think the best thing to do is really look to skincare brands for your makeup. Even a brand like Bare Minerals or Jane Iredale or this SkinBetter Compact. Oxygenetics is another absolute favorite, but brands that have always had that understanding that formulas can be clogging and who from the get-go have, you know, sought to be acne safe makeup, you are going to have a better chance at being able to wear that product without a problem, because just like hair care formulas that can break your skin out, same with makeup. It's not these brands' chief objective to create an acne safe product. They're not thinking about that. They're thinking about the user's first impressions. So just be careful. When my acne was at its peak, I was so in love with cream bronzers, foundations, cream highlighters, and I was clogging my skin. I didn't have a proper skincare routine. I wasn't consistent. I didn't have intention in the routine, and a lot was going on in my life that could have been acne triggers, but at the same time, the makeup wasn't helping, and it can definitely be hurting. So makeup is one area with my clients that I'm definitely strict about, at least in terms of just asking them what are they using and providing suggestions. If they don't want to follow those suggestions, that's, you know, that's their choice, but it is a topic I definitely cover with clients. And I think if you are going to be servicing acneic clients or people who are coming to you for help with their acne, makeup should definitely be a part of the conversation. Now that we have our base on, I'm going to go in with a little under eye color corrector, not necessarily a concealer, but that is how I use it. This is the Colorscience Total Eye 3-in-1 Renewal Therapy SPF 35. You can probably tell the theme is getting SPF wherever I really can. So I like to apply this just at the inner corner and kind of outward. And this is a beautiful product that actually does have benefits when it comes to brightening the under eye while it is protecting you with SPF and brightening. The one tip I'll say is you don't need a lot. I usually press this down one time and that's enough for both eyes. Oops, see, I got way too much. But it's okay, because we're just gonna cover up all these secrets. One tip that is just something I live by when it comes to makeup suggestions is opting for mineral-based makeup whenever possible. It is more healing and protective for the skin and also thought to be more acne safe. You will find it in dermatologist's office, things like that. So I think you can definitely enjoy your makeup, but just be careful and wise about how much you are clogging the skin and the ingredients that you could really be packing into those follicles, which is where the infection starts. And if you're like a total Sephora head, you love makeup, you just live for the next drop, I totally get it. I love makeup too. I would just suggest at least starting with your base, what you're putting all over the skin, and especially in those areas where you could be more prone to breakouts. I definitely like to have fun when it comes to my eye area, when it comes to eyeliners, eyeshadows, mascara, lip liner, lip gloss. all that stuff, I will play around with more trendy products. But when it comes to my base, I try to use skincare based brands as my base because that's the main area of the face, and we just have to be conscious about the ingredients we could be packing into our skin, especially if we are layering lots of products. I would definitely suggest choosing more acne safe brands for your base. To add a little bit of warmth to my face, I have two favorite products. One is the Drunk Elephant De-Bronzy Anti-Pollution Sunshine Drops. Very pretty and glowy, can be used by all skin types. I think for my purposes right now, I want to just set my skin a little bit. So I'm going to show you guys how I set and also add a little bit of warmth. I know this isn't like the true proper way to contour necessarily, but this is just what I do. I am kind of simple and low maintenance when it comes to my makeup these days. I definitely didn't used to be that way, but I personally just don't find myself packing on a full glam more than maybe once or twice a year. Otherwise, again, I like to use skincare as makeup and just keep it kind of basic and easy. This is a product I love for absolutely everyone, whether you are more rosacea prone, sensitive, prone to eczema, any really sensitive skin conditions, you can still absolutely use this product. It is a powder SPF, and what's unique about it is not a drying powder. There's actually glycerin in the powder, so when you feel it, you can feel that silkiness and just softness to the product, where it doesn't feel like a powder that's going to exacerbate fine lines or dryness, which has always been my main concern. I felt like I have never found a powder I can successfully use because it actually can kind of age my skin and doesn't look the best. But this I love. This is the Clinical Perfect Tint Powder SPF 40. I am in the shade Cream. I also love that the brush is detachable, so you can take it off and wash it, which I highly recommend for acneic clients or people. Be careful with these SPF powder brushes because it's a great idea to protect your skin, and I love that energy, but we got to be careful of the brush head, so make sure you are washing it or disinfecting it with alcohol if it doesn't come off. But I like that this comes off because I can get a really complete clean. So I am in the shade Cream, and I first pat a little bit on my hand. Doesn't come out with, you know, a ton all at once, but I like that because I feel like I can go slow and use as much as I want strategically. I obviously already have my SPF on, multiple layers, so this isn't necessarily my SPF only protection right now, but it could be used in that way. I more so use this to add some warmth to my skin, definitely California sun-kissed vibes. This shade is a little bit warmer than my natural skin tone, but again, I personally like that. I like to look a bit tanned since I'm never sitting out in the sun, so I get a little bit of color from my products. So this just brushes on. I like to do a little bit under the cheekbones, and it's definitely beautiful all over the face as well. But this is how I have been bronzing lately. And at the same time, it is protecting my skin, it is setting my skin, it's going to absorb excess oil throughout the day. So this is definitely ideal for my acne clients because one of our main goals when it comes to acne is to make sure that oil is controlled, because when it's not controlled, it is just fuel to the acne flame. So if this can absorb a little bit of oil throughout my day, that is kind of just amazing. So don't forget the neck. This is an area I did not protect. I didn't take care of when I was in my 20s and even younger. We didn't have the same awareness about sun protection, and now that I've reached 30, all of that cumulative sun damage just starts to show up. So believe me, it happens, you guys. I know tanning feels nice, but it's also not fun when you notice your neck is prematurely showing signs of age, and there's nothing wrong with aging, but we don't want to promote that inflammation sooner than we have to. We want to protect our collagen. I like to focus this for sure on the top of my forehead and kind of just rubbing it a little bit vigorously will get it to come out. And I find the forehead can get a lot of sun because of just the angle. It can definitely attract the sun, and I also like to make that area look a little bit just smaller. So this is kind of my way of contouring, bronzing, while protecting my skin. I totally forgot blush, so if you like blush, add it in. Sometimes I honestly don't add blush because I find I have enough pink coming up from my natural vascularity, but my favorite blush is by Jane Iredale. She has amazing shades of blush, and that one is also acne safe. I'm gonna get into my eyes. This is a new product that I just picked up. Oh, it's called Tara, which is one of my best friend's names. This is the Thrive Cosmetics Brilliant Eye Brightener. They came out with a new shade for summer. I don't know if you guys can see, but it's kind of like a peachy pinky orange, which I love and is just so summery. And I actually love a pink shade around the eye for some reason. But I asked you guys what your favorite mascaras were, and you wouldn't stop raving about this brand, so I finally sprung for it and tried it. I actually only purchased this eyeshadow stick because you had to spend more to get free shipping, so I ended up getting it. And I'm in love. It's like the easiest summer eye ever, and I'm not great at blending eyeshadows, nor do I want to sit there and try to blend and make the perfect eye crease. So this is a really easy hack for me, just to get some color on my lid. I have a bigger eye area, so I find working with shadows is really tricky for me. It can go south pretty easy, so sometimes honestly simpler is better for me. So I'm really liking just a simple wash of color around the eyes, and the reason you can be obviously a little bit more lenient with the comedogenic nature of products around the eye is because we don't produce oil there, so it's not an area that is prone to clogging. It can happen, but I don't wear eye makeup or lip products so often. But so for me, it's kind of just the area where I play around a little bit and get to try new products. But my face, my base stays the same. Once I find something that works for me and does not break me out, I definitely stick with it. We have to be careful when it comes to products we're putting on our face, because some of these products are designed to be ultra glowy and dewy and give kind of that filtered effect, or look really good on Instagram and just give you that filtered look. But a lot of times that involves oils and more emollient products that are going to be clogging. So just be careful with that stuff. For my brows, I am going to use the Patrick Ta Major Brow Lamination Gel. I'm liking this so far. I did do a little TikTok first impressions. I still love my Anastasia brow gel, but this is nice. I really like the thin brush head. Debating whether I should do eyeliner. If I do use eyeliner, this is my fave. It is the Marc Jacobs Highliner in kind of like a brown sparkly shade. Brown out. Apparently Marc Jacobs is going out of business, so a bunch of their makeup is on sale, but I love these eye pencils. They're so smooth. I think I'm gonna skip the eye look just to keep it glowy and low maintenance. I also didn't bring eye makeup remover, so I'm not gonna go there. We are going to top the look off with a little brown mascara from Thrive Cosmetics. This is the one that you guys go crazy for. I'm still getting used to it. I like it. I need to play with layering a little bit more, but it is cool that it kind of rinses off in tubes. That's one thing I don't like about normal mascara, the fact that it gets all over your face when you're removing it. Does anyone else feel like their mascara gets a little bit better once you've opened it and you give it a couple days? Because I feel like sometimes I can't judge the mascara when I first opened it. I feel like it gets better with time. But she is definitely buildable, a little bit pricey, but I will say one of the most unique mascaras I've ever tried. And I think brown is underrated, especially if you're fair like me or you're blonde, but really anyone. I feel like brown is so flattering and doesn't look harsh, and it looks like black. It just kind of has like a more reflective quality to it. So I am for the brown mascara. You definitely get a lot of separation in volume at the same time. So I feel like what's cool about this mascara is you don't have to decide between length and volume. You really do get both. For lips, of course, you know, we got to add some more SPF. This is the Paula's Choice Anti-Aging Lip Gloss. It is kind of a light pinky shade, really pretty. Does taste a little bit like SPF, but it's not too bothersome. Really good idea to make sure you have just at least one lip balm with SPF and you're wearing it throughout the day, because I think most people forget about that. To top it all off, I'm going in with the best lip liner for me of all time. I filmed a little TikTok about this lip liner. This is the Clinique Lip Shaping Pencil in the shade 19 Neutralizer. I have searched and scoured the internet. This does not exist. It is the most perfect nudie brown, but not so brown that it's unflattering on my skin. I do have natural reds to my skin, so I don't know what the deal is, but I have a really hard time finding lip liner shades that work on me. Even the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk I have tried. What else? I have tried Max Spice. I've tried a lot of the popular ones, and it might just be my complexion. This is the only thing that works, and this is old. I know I'm violating several health codes with this pencil, but it's that good. You guys know you have that thing too that you don't throw out because it's just perfect. And voila, that is it for my little Acne-Safe Summer Glowy makeup tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed and got some little tips out of this. Please let me know in the comments what videos you would like to see next, because I want to make you guys happy and film things that you want to watch. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you, and I will see you in the next video.